Okay, building a shed. There's the dimension shown. State which the following statement is most likely to be true. Sean has built a shed. The diagram below shows the dimension of Sean's shed. The shed is in the shape of a prism. State which the following is most likely to be true. The shed at the highest point is 3 times as high as Sean. The shed at its highest point is 5 times as high. The shed at its highest point is 8 times as high. Well, shed is 8.5 at its highest point. So, I mean, Sean's not going to be that tall. 8.5 divided by possible height of Sean. How tall is Sean? Like, if Sean was something like 1.7. Oh, okay, so no. 3 is not enough. So let's just pick something like 1.7. I think you're supposed to pick your own number here. 1.7. So, okay, so 8.5 divided by 1.7. Oh, funny. That's exactly 5. Okay, so I'm going to go with 5. 1.7 meters times 5 is 8.5 meters. So the shed is maybe 5 times taller than Sean. Although, we don't. I guess it could also have been 8, because that would have made Sean 1 meter tall. It's very unlikely to be 3, because that would make Sean 2.8 meters tall. I don't think so. Sean says the shed has a capacity of over 1 million liters. Work out the volume of Sean's shed to show that he's correct. Okay, so the volume, it's first we get the face area here, which is the rectangle times the square. So that's 12 times 7 for the rectangle. And then the triangle is a half the base, which is 12. And then the height. So the height is 1.5 because that was 7 and the total was 8.5, meaning the extra piece is 1.5. So the face area, 12 times 7 plus 6 times 1.5, that's equal to 93. And you have to multiply that by the depth then. So that's 1674 meters cubed. Let me double check that. A half the base times the height. Yeah. So remember, 1 meter cubed is 1,000 liters. So that's 1674000 liters, which is true. That is actually equal to 1.674 million liters. Okay, so we just said that's 1.5. So we want to get the d using Pythagoras. So 6 squared plus 1.5 squared equals d squared. So solving that. Give your answer in meters to 1 decimal place. That's 6.2 meters. Scale factor 3. I can't really do that with my pen, but just would roughly look, gets expanded out 3 times, and then this gets enlarged in its height 3 times, and this gets enlarged 3 times, and then okay, it's going to look something ugly like that. I don't have set squares on the screen. Shot at BC, so calculate this side here. This is cosine rule. X squared equals 3 squared plus 7 squared minus twice 3 times 7 times cos 30. So that means x squared equals 52.80 blah blah blah. So take the square root of that answer to 2 decimal places, you get 7.27, which is Wrong, which means I've typed it in wrong. 3 squared plus 7 squared minus 2 times 3 times 7 times cos 30. Yeah, I just mistyped 21.62 blah blah blah, and then square root the answer and you get 4.65, yep, meters. Find the angle ACB, this angle here. I'll call that angle C. That's the sine rule. Sine C over 3 equals x over sine 30. Now again, I'm going to use the 4.65. Bring the 3 up, so you get sine C equals oh, sorry. I wrote that upside down. Sine C over 3 equals sine 30 over x. Okay, and then I bring the 3 up. 3 sine 30 divided by 4.65, and I get sine C equals 0.32258. So to 2 decimal places, the C will be 18.82 degrees. Okay.